Alright, hello and welcome to my first video. I'm not sure how to address this, but I have a BMW. Hang on, I just need a... Asshole. Okay, much better. Wait. Yeah, so I am a car enthusiast at heart, so obviously I had to buy a 330 BMW E46, and that's camera out. It's a convertible and it's an auto, but it's probably the cheapest E46 that I could have bought ever. Okay, rip me. Surprisingly enough, full toolkit. I don't know how, I've never seen that in my life, and I was looking at a ton of crappy E46s. But I did want a 330. It's a 2003 model, and that means that the first aid kit had to go. So the only thing I could keep was the first aid kit and whatever, because all of it wasn't sterile anymore. The leather's all good. I guess that's a plus. You saw the window didn't wind down properly. That was broken because my friend broke it. But the best part, 3-litre straight 6 with no tape on it and an oil leak. But it's not as bad as a lot of other E46s, so whatever. And a seatbelt warning light. And even if I put the seatbelt on, it doesn't go off. I didn't actually know that. Didn't know that happened. Crap, there's another thing to fix. Yeah, that's weird. So the sensor's going haywire even though none of the seats are occupied. And none of them have the seatbelt on, so... I'm not sure whether there's a wire meant to be in that center one there. I don't see any wires hanging loose, it's all nice and tucked away in there. Maybe it's the passenger side. Oh, god damn it. I can't really see any wiring because of the first aid kit. And I can't really see anything through the first aid kit. No, that's blocked off. Not sure whether I can pull it out either. Maybe from the back. This is a good feature. That's as far as it goes. Yeah, I see wires. I have to look down. better. It's very cramped, but yeah, I might have to stop filming and just check this by myself. That is way too tight for me to hold a camera to. Yeah, so no wires were disconnected there, so it's probably just a perish one, but I did find these things. And this isn't even an empty packet, it's full. So yeah, that's a brand new feature for me. If you want to move the passenger seat to get out, you have to pull this piece here upwards. This little lever here pulls up, but when you lift it, this is the headrest, it lifts up by itself. I'll see if you can. It lifts back up when it's deactivated and then lowers. I'm not sure whether that's to get more headspace or what. Does it go back up if it's in that position? No, so it's only if it's locked in place. Yeah, there are too many sensors in this thing. So one of them had to go, and unfortunately it was the one that's the most annoying because it has a pop-up on the dashboard. Yeah, so a fancy thing, if you ignore the fluffy dice, when it comes to these cars, I'm not sure whether it's in the toolkit. Because it's a European car, and you wouldn't get this on a lot of Japanese cars and stuff, it has an emergency triangle, which is incredibly difficult to get out. Yeah, so these things, I don't actually know how to construct them properly. So I'm just going to try in here. So it looks like these pull out. This is the first European car, I think, ever that I've been around for, at least in my family. Oh, that goes up. Oh, so that's like a stand. Cool. And then, oh, it's got two reflectors, two reflective pieces. That goes up. Okay. How does it stay up? Oh, that's a pin. Oh, okay. So that snaps together. And you put that up probably 50 meters away, 30 meters away or something from an accident, either with your car or another car. So that's like standard for European cars, at least around this time. So that's pretty cool. You don't exactly need it here, but they should at least teach it in road safety. That's pretty cool. Yeah, another sort of broken and annoying thing. This is an ancient piece of equipment. It's called a CD changer. Basically what it does is it mixes up. It's sort of like a playlist shuffle, but for your CDs. But unfortunately that doesn't work. So if I shut that, it's reading the discs, you can sort of hear it. I'm not sure how it'll go on video, but if I go in here, activate this, try and not put radio on, it will read, it's checking now, no discs, which is a bit unfortunate, but whatever, I don't even listen to CDs, so that's alright. Now, I have a little bit of a confession to make, and it's that I may have this car but I'm too young to drive it. I literally cannot obtain a license at my age. So I'm doing a bit of a Max Verstappen here. If you can ignore my dog barking at the postman. Yes, that might be a slight issue. But it means I can get this car worked on in the meantime. So I might even commit to a manual transmission swap, because this automatic 5-speed is just, like, not as fun. Well, how would I know? But hang on, the lights just come off on the. Oh wait, maybe it's because the. Hold on. If I shut the ignition off and then turn it back on again. It's not. What? I'm not sure if I'm recording it properly. I'm not sure if you can see the warnings, but the seatbelt, even if I turn it off and on again, it shows up. And now it's off. I'm sitting in it without the seatbelt on. If I put my seatbelt on, does it start flashing? Hold on. No. So now either the sensor's busted up or... What now? Nope, still off. Okay, so I have filmed this over 2 days because it was just too hot to continue filming the day before. Just for some reason it's autumn, I don't know why it's... Yeah, but whatever. It's fixed itself or it's broken itself even more. I don't know which yet. That's concerning. Okay. Here's an interesting part about the car that I don't know about. This is what looks like a voice recognition button. I'm not sure if I tap it. Play radio. Alexa. Siri. Hey Google. Do I hold it? Maybe it's when the radio's on. Just turn the volume down so it doesn't play anything. It's not. Play radio. I don't. That's something to check the manual for. I'm an idiot. Oops. Hold on. No, I'm not. Oh, wait, if the door opens. Okay, so that still is activated. I'm getting confused at my own car now. Why is it... If I stand up, away from the... No, that's not done anything. What can I go with downsides? No cup holders. That's annoying. But an upside to counter that, I have these leg extensions. And great reclining, so if I keep this at my face, I can bring the seat all the way there. So I can look at the stars, I guess. It's not bad, actually, like, reclining-wise. Especially since you're gonna absolutely squash the person behind you. Speaking of squashing people, I'm actually gonna be doing a 24-hour in a car video with some of my car enthusiast friends. So we're gonna have some like funny stuff in that, a lot of editing, especially for an early video that probably no one's gonna watch. So yeah, next video I'm probably gonna do, because expect to see that maybe Saturday or Sunday, that 24-hour video. It might be changing the trim or replacing the disc rotors, because not the brake rotors, that's it, because the ones here, I'm not sure if you can see, are completely perished, and the pad's about 50% life right now. But yeah, the wheels also need a refurb. This one's actually not bad, but actually this whole side's not bad, probably because we drive on the left here. But Yeah, absolutely ruined. And these are nice. These are like, they look like the M3 wheels. They've got M Sport on them, so maybe they are E36 M3 wheels. I don't know. But they're 17s and they're nice, so I want to get them refurbed because they suit the car really well. I might go for an M Sport bumper too. I'm not sure whether that's classed as racing for these things or not. Stats: 231 brake horsepower, 153 miles an hour for the convertible, and 0 to 60, at least for this Steptronic, takes about 6.9 seconds. Nice. Might just put the roof up now. Oh, that's gonna decapitate me. It's quite a quick mechanism. I think you can go up to 30 kilometers per hour, which is around 12 miles an hour, I don't know. But it's good. So long as that works, the main feature of it is fine. And I like the fact that it's a convertible because it's a bit different. It does mean it's uglier, but it doesn't mean it's impractical because... Why did that just shut? Click once. I've just broken this, haven't I? Hold up. I've ruined the mechanism. I've got to pull this. There we go. I'm ruining this car and I don't even drive it. Yeah, it doesn't ruin practicality because you can lift this up, so it makes it extra reliable. I'm gonna have to speed run this. You got this, which can hold your skis or your CD cases, which is nice. That's also a bit of a, I don't know, bass booster or something, I don't know. It's got fancy lights. It's all great for storing stuff. And it doesn't ruin practicality. For a convertible, that's a good idea, because that convertible soft top roof will sit in there, which is all great. And if you're wondering about the price, it was not too expensive, especially with the car market going crazy everywhere and the rarity of European cars here, because I live in Australia and these things disintegrate here. But this one's been garaged all its life. Shame I have to ruin it with a carport. But yeah, it's all well and good. The leather's only cracked in the driver's seat. Yeah, it costs 11,000 Australian dollars, which is about 6,000 American dollars. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about insurance for someone learning to drive on like a P plate or whatever. Yeah, so some features that these cars have which are quite fun to use are wing mirror adjustments. So I could put this all the way down and I can see my rear wheel, hopefully. If you put it in reverse, that happens automatically, believe it or not, so that's great to have. It also has memory, so if there's on the side of the seat, you can click like a number 2, and it automatically adjusts for the driver where they want everything. So this thing's already set up nicely. So yeah, that's also useful. Cruise control, heated seats, not that I need it now because it's boiling. 10 speakers, which in a tiny interior is a lot, and they can go really loud, as my friends will probably test in the 24-hour challenge. That's going to be great. It's not. It's really not. Please help me. This might also be an early repair, I guess, for the channel. This has been ripped up, and the fog light has been completely busted because of it, and there's a spider web on it. But yeah, that fog light needs to be changed. I'll probably find one from a breaker's yard or something. And maybe some plastic for this. I'm not sure how hard those are to find, but it's probably going to be a cheap fix for something that isn't really that important. I guess pulling some dents out of the thing too. Like, I didn't even notice this until yesterday, and I've had the car for about 2 weeks now. So that's annoying. The bumper might need some new tyres or whatever they use in them. But yeah. Oh, and the grill is coming off. Oh, there's a spider there. Probably the one that made that web. Yeah, so anyway, if you've made it this far listening to a kid pointlessly rant about an old car that's older than him, then you're mad. And also, I'm not even going to mention hit the subscribe button or nothing like that. Actually, I've just contradicted myself there. Anyway, if you've reached the end, well done. And there's probably more of this to come. Hopefully it makes it look a bit better what I do to it. I'm not going to do any stupid body kits or anything. Turbo swap? Actually, no, that's not legal. I don't know. Thank you for watching.